This is your family's first and most important line of defense against Mother Nature. When she strikes, make sure you call the people that I trust, my family and friends at Exterior Home Solutions.
Alongside Brent Hubbs, I'm Austin Price, Exterior Home Solutions 2-minute drill on this Thursday. Good to watch some practice today. What stood out to you? For me, defensively, I like some of those younger players and kind of how they're coming along.
Well, and I think, there's this team you've talked about, there's so many unknowns, but that's what spring is about. And, Willie Martinez visited with the media today talking about the youth that he has and what he's trying to get done, moving guys around, figuring out where guys fit in best. I think this defensive staff is very comfortable, or has gotten more comfortable, I should say, with young players. We talked they didn't rotate anybody at safety. I mean, they had to last year, Austin, and the result of that is Boo Carter emerges. Ricky Gibson, as a second-year player, really emerges. I think they understand that you've got to play young players. That's just the world we're living in now, and I think they've gotten more comfortable with it, which makes this spring pretty intriguing because there are guys going through reps right now that are going to play this fall that are new players.
No doubt about it. A couple of guys that are back that I think you continue to hear about. Jacoby Thomas. We heard from him today. He talked about how much more comfortable he is. Knowledge of the defense just doesn't have to, it's just more second nature now than a year ago. And then Boo Carter. How many people have told you, Boo's attitude off the field, his attitude on the field, his engagement, him being locked in has ratcheted up dramatically.
Yeah, everybody's talking about that. And look, everybody knows Boo Carter's a good player. He was a good player a year ago. He was a good player the day he got on campus. Now he's learning some of the real ins and outs of the defense of the game. And he's made some plays this spring that are not just athletic plays. They're real mental plays. Checks, reads, adjustments, things like that, which really shows how far he's progressed in learning this defense. He's putting a lot more time into the game off the field than he did a year ago, and I think it's showing up for him early in spring ball here.
I'll tell you who got some praise from the defensive backs coach Willie Martinez today is Ricky Gibson, and just how he's approached things this spring with McCoy out. He is the clear-cut guy in that room, and he is acting like it.
Yeah, and look, he's a guy that has understood there's another layer for his game, another level for his game. And that's what you're looking for. I mean, this is a big year for Ricky Gibson, right? And an opportunity there, and he wants to make the most of that. And I think because they're playing young players back there, those guys aren't just going, well, I'm established, I'm the guy.
Yeah.
There's always competition. There's always people coming about. And I think that's good for that back end back there. I think got another guy that is really valuable to Willie Martinez, and I think Coach Martinez did a really good job of forcing him into the rotation last year to keep him engaged and keep him here is Jalen McMurray.
Yeah.
I mean, they need Jalen McMurray, whether he's the emergency star, whether he's a starting corner right now, whether he's in the rotation at corner. He is a really valuable piece. And in this day and age, Austin, if you don't force play him last year and rotate him,
he
with
may have
McCoy
gotten disinterested and left.
Absolutely. And so the result of that is real simple. Now they've got a really good quality player that's going to factor in a lot of ways, who's in his second year in this system.
He is Brent Hubbs. I'm Austin Price. Speaking of quality players, he's the #1 quality player at Volquest. We'll talk to you over on the General's Quarters.